So this guy's name is Tochukwu. He's originally from Enugu. He's a 35 years old young man who stays in Lagos now with his beautiful wife Amarachi. They both have 2 kids together, 1 boy and 1 girl. The boy is 11 and the girl is 9 years old. Tochukwu is a successful businessman. One day, Tochukwu went for a business deal in Abuja. When Tochukwu got to Abuja, he sat with his business associates and they did what they had to do. They concluded with their deal. Tochukwu couldn't drive back to Lagos because it was dangerous and it was already late. So he decided to lodge in a hotel. So Tochukwu went to the hotel bar to take some few drinks. At this point, Tochukwu was tipsy, so he decided to go to his hotel room and go and crash for the night. Whilst he was in his hotel room, he took some few shots from the fridge. Then he decided to on the TV to see if he could watch something so that he would just pass out. Suddenly, he heard a loud knock on his door. The door knocked like 3 times. Kokoko, the first one. Kokoko, the second one. Kokoko, the third one. And in his tipsiness, he was like, "Please, who is that?" Then the person said, "Room service." Then in his mind, it was like, I didn't order any room service. But anyways, since it was the hotel's policy for room service to check on their clients at any given time, he opened the door. When he opened the door, he saw this beautiful lady. This lady had everything. She is a perfect 10. So Tochukwu then asked the lady to come in that, "What do you want, my dear?" And the lady said, "I'm room service, so I decided to come and see if everything was okay with you." Whilst Tochukwu was talking to this lady, in his mind, he spoke in this little faint voice that, "Wow, this lady is pretty." Then the lady asked Tochukwu immediately, "Did you say I'm pretty?" Then Tochukwu was like, "How did you know I said that?" Then he said, "I could see it in your face and I read your lips." Then Tochukwu was like, "Anyways, you are pretty." Then the lady asked Tochukwu, "I'm pretty, would you like to marry me?" Tochukwu thought it was a joke. Then he said, "Yes, I would love to marry you. Why not? Who wouldn't want to marry a beautiful damsel like you?" Then the lady was like, "Are you sure you really want to marry me?" Then Tochukwu was like, "Yeah, why not? I would like to marry you." I'm thinking that because Tochukwu was tipsy, he felt everything that was going on was just kind of some joke or something. One thing led to the other, then they became kind of like intimate at that point. Then this lady told Tochukwu that, "I don't want my boss or my manager to know that I'm, trying to get intimate with you. Because if they get to know that I'm being intimate with you, I may lose my job." Then Tochukwu was like, "No worries, you don't have any problem. I don't kiss and tell." Then one thing led to the other and Tochukwu slept with this beautiful lady. So after they were done with whatever the knacking, then the lady told Tochukwu that, "I would like to go to the shower to wash down and get back to my duty post." Then Tochukwu was like, "Why not? You can go. No, knock yourself out." So the lady went to the shower. She was there for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. And Tochukwu was like, "Why is this lady not out yet?" He heard the tap running for some time and the tap stopped. So when Tochukwu went inside there, he knocked on the door to see if everything was okay. He knocked like 3 times. This lady didn't respond. So Tochukwu then opened the bathroom door to see if the lady was in there. To his surprise, when he opened the bathroom door, this lady wasn't there. And the door has been locked from inside. So Tochukwu was wondering, where did this lady pass? He checked the windows and the windows has some burglar proof, which were even your hands can't even get through to them. So Tochukwu was then, now it was like the tipsiness in his eyes were started to fade out immediately. So he started having this kind of fear that what has just happened. So in a haste, he moved down to the receptionist. Then he went there and explained to the receptionist that, "I would like to speak to your colleague." Then the receptionist was like, "I am the only one on duty here. I and my manager. There's nobody here." Then Tochukwu was like, "No, there's another lady, a fair, beautiful lady. Like she was a lady here." Then the receptionist was like, "I'm sorry, mister, I'm the only one here. There's nobody here except me and my manager." So it became a back and forth thing between Tochukwu and the receptionist. Then the manager heard that they were making all of this noise. Then the manager came into the picture and was like, "Mr. Man, how can I help you? What is the problem?" Then Tochukwu explained to the manager that there is this lady that he didn't want to actually say, because the lady told him that if he tells them that she came to his hotel room and they had this kind of intimacy thing, she was going to lose her job. So Tochukwu was like, "I'm looking for this other lady that run a shift with this woman. I don't want to see her." Then the manager was like, there's no any other lady. This is the only lady here. I came with her. She's the only one here. There's nobody here today. Nobody has come here to run any shift. This is the only lady here. Then Tochukwu was surprised. So now Tochukwu had to let the cat out of the bag because it's getting weird. Then he told the manager that a lady came to my hotel room. She said she was room service, and when she came, she helped me in the room, and he didn't want to tell the manager what exactly happened. He told the manager that she helped me in the room and I can't find her, so I'm actually looking for her to thank her for the service that she rendered to me. Then the manager was like, there is nobody here, Mr. Man. The only person here is this receptionist and I. There is nobody in this hotel. Then Tochukwu was like, okay, then can I see you in private? That's what Tochukwu told the manager. And the manager was like, sure, why not? Come to my office. When they got into the office, then Tochukwu told the manager everything that happened. Then the manager was like, okay, this is weird, but I have some pictures of all my staffs that has worked here from morning and night and everything. Let me bring it out so that you could see if you can identify the lady who came into your room. They started flipping the pictures one after the other. When it was almost to the last but not least picture, then Tochukwu prompted the manager to halt that this is the lady, this very lady. Then the manager was like, are you sure? And Tochukwu was like, yes, I am sure this is the lady. And on the lady's picture, they used a red pen to cross beneath her picture. So then the manager told Tochukwu that, are you really sure this is the lady? Then Tochukwu said, yes, I am sure. I can't forget her face. This is her. Then the manager then told Tochukwu that it's rather unfortunate that this lady that you've pointed out has been dead about 1 year and 8 months ago. There, Tochukwu had skipped a bit and he was like, are you serious? The manager was like, yes, I'm serious. She's been dead for like 1 year, 8 months ago. Tochukwu, out of fear and worry, then told the manager that, I don't know, like, what do I do? Then the manager explained to Tochukwu that she used to work here as a cleaner in this hotel. But one day, that very room that you lodged in, she went there to clean the washroom and she slipped and hit her head against the washroom. Nobody knew that she had passed out. So when somebody lodged into that room, the person found out that the lady has been lying down for almost 4 hours. That is to mean that the lady has been dead for 4 good hours in that very bathroom that she went to wash herself. Tochukwu was then scared and worried. He just had to log out of the hotel and drive straight home. When he got home, his wife welcomed him with so much praise and happiness that he's landed a good deal. Tochukwu was happy, but he didn't want to show off any sign that he's been to some ordeal at Abuja. So he spoke to his wife calmly and they all crashed for the night. When Tochukwu slept at night, in his dream, he was making love to that very woman who appeared at the hotel room that he lodged in. The woman was making wild love to him. Tochukwu woke up abruptly in the middle of the night and he found out that he has bedwet himself. He rushed to the washroom to go and ease himself. When he started easing himself, he was easing blood. This was a problem for Tochukwu. He continued for days. Days became weeks. Now, he was so fed up. He didn't know what to do. He had to drive back to the hotel to confront the manager that, how can I get into contact with this lady's family members? And the manager directed Tochukwu to go to this place and that place, that he was going to find the family members there. So when he went and met the family members, he told the family members that this is what has happened. And the family said that with this kind of case, they will need to do a ritual for him in order to cleanse him and separate him from the spirit of their dead daughter. So Tochukwu did the necessary rites and everything that was meant to cleanse him from this dead girl. When Tochukwu knew he was done with everything, he thought everything was okay. He came home, he was wild and happy, this time he was cheerful. The wife saw there was something strange about him, but since, some people have mood swings, so she just let it slide. So that night, Tochukwu dreamt again, and this time, the lady was threatening Tochukwu in the dream that she should never. The lady asked Tochukwu, would you marry me? Then Tochukwu said, yes, why not? I would marry. Who wouldn't want to marry a beautiful damsel like you? That was a statement which the lady captured. And also, the lady asked Tochukwu, "Am I beautiful?" The Tochukwu said, "Yes, you are so gorgeous and everything." So at that moment, Tochukwu signed a deal with the dead woman without his notice. He was kind of tipsy. So without his notice, he signed this death warrant with this woman. So the woman has held on to that tie, and after him making love to the spirit has captured him, his soul, and everything. So now Tochukwu was given this warning in the dream not to make love to the wife. This is Tochukwu dilemma, and it is a true life story which happened 2023. Tochukwu wants you guys to tell him what he should do. Now he can't make love to the wife. The wife is always being on him for him to make love to her. But Tochukwu keeps giving the wife excuses that he's having fasting and all of that, and he can't get intimate and all of that. He's just trying to buy time. But the wife is also seeing this to be an excuse. The wife is feeling that Tochukwu is cheating on her. And this is a big problem for Tochukwu. It's like, as it stands now, Tochukwu's marriage is falling apart. So please guys, advise Tochukwu on what he should do. This is Twisted True Crime. Thank you for lending me your ears. Bye.